Hello, I am Ansu Kumar, a first year BTech undergrad in computer science. Through this video, I am going to explain the concept of nested loop in Python programming language. Before we dive into the details, let's have a quick look at the overview. Here, first, we will start with a brief explanation of what loops are in programming. Then we will introduce nested loop and their types. After that, I will show you some problem based on the concept of nested loop. So let's jump right in. Uh, What are the loops? A loop can be used to tell a program to execute a statement repeatedly, or we can say that a loop repeatedly executes the same set of instructions until a termination condition is met. So this is the basic definition of loop. Now we will understand it in a simple word. Sometimes there is a need to tell a computer to repeat an action without writing separate code for each repetition. In programming, this concept is called loop. Now we will understand why is it important. Suppose that we need to display a string Happy Diwali. We have write in the PPT. Very much tedious to write this statement 100 times. Here, loop helps us. Now we will see it in VS Code. So uh, I am trying to write a code for this. Now run. So help us to writing any code in repetition format. Now type of loops. Python programming language provides flowing types of loop to handle looping requirements. There are while loop and for loop. We have already solved a question through for loop. Now we will try a problem to solve through while loop. Now in the VS Code, we will say so there is a problem to print 1 to 100 using while loop. So using while loop, I am trying to write a code for it. Now run. So we can say that using while loop, we solve this problem. We have reached the important topic. What are nested loop? A nested loop is a loop inside the body of a loop. It can be for loop inside a for loop or while inside a while loop. It can also be for inside a while loop and vice versa. So we have usually used this type of nested loop, nested for loops, nested while loop, combination of for and while loops. To understand nested loop clearly, we have to solve some problem on it. So let's come in VS Code. So I have choose two problems to understand nested loop. The first is basic problem on concept of nested loop. So to understand nested loop, second loop here now running. After running, we can see that this outcome will come. Here we call this loop is outer loops. We call this as a inner loop. Now we have to solve a problem from block. The question is there is given a positive integer. We have to return the sum of all positive number from 1 to 1 up to that number. So let us start. First, we have to define some function. So def of prime equal to initially we have to type it as a 0. Now we have used the first for loop for I in range comma n plus 1. Now is prime equal to true. We have to use their second loop for j in range comma I multiplication of multiplication square root 0, 0.5 plus 1. Now, if I divided by j gives remainder 0, then is prime equal to false. Now here, okay, here we know not need to check anything further. So we have break it. Now if is prime sum of prime plus equal to 1, return this is the complete program. Now we have to call the function range that we another 7. Now have to uh, add the prime number 1 to 7. Now usually have to be answer equal to 17. Now we see that. I think there is some problem anyway. Sorry, sir. Here I have to write I. That's right. I think this is working. I hope you have. I have clearly explained the concept. Thank you.